What's going on, guys? PlayBox here, and we're back for another Dragon Ball Legends video, and in this one we are going to be going over my 4th anniversary wish list. So a couple days ago I went over who I believe are the most likely possibilities for as units for the 4th anniversary. So we just discussed a lot about that. Make sure you guys go check that out. But in that video I also mentioned that I wanted to do a video discussing what I want the 4th anniversary to hold in terms of content, because these new units, of course, they're all really cool, you know, they're shiny new units, you want to use them and all that stuff, right? But that's not the only thing that can make or break an anniversary. Yes, having hype and cool units is one thing, but the content is also the other aspect of the game. Obviously this game focuses a lot on its PvP aspect, so that's going to be the main focus of this game. But you also want to have a lot of content, you know, PvE wise and others such events to, you know, get some CC as well, because during the anniversary, that's when they're going to be dropping the most amount of CC they're going to be dropping, right? So they better supply us with content, because the last thing we want is to, you know, wait over a year for them to just drop a dry ass anniversary with basically nothing, because that was one of the major complaints we had for the 2nd anniversary, where there was just like literally nothing to do. And I think during the 3rd anniversary they did a better job with that by providing multiple different events and stuff. So in this one I'm going to be going over what I want as returning events, basically the bare minimum of what this anniversary should hold, and anything above that is going to be, of course, a plus. And we can of course discuss of what they can, you know, potentially do as some sort of new events or whatever the case, right? So let's just hop straight into the first thing. The first thing I want to talk about is, of course, the banners, because that's pretty much going to be the main draw for this anniversary. So here I'm going to pull up the Legends Festival banner. So these banners were a new banner, of course. It follows the same step up lot banner format, you know, with each steps having, you know, 300 for 3 characters, blah blah blah, with the coins, of course. But the biggest draw from this banner is this right here: the sparking rates to 30% and triple the Z power. Now, just that alone basically made these the greatest banners that we've ever gotten in the whole game's lifespan. And you can even take it a step further and say that these are probably one of the best banners in any gacha game. Like, I haven't played that many gacha. I only played like a couple, to be honest, so I can't really be the one to tell you that, but I've seen from multiple people that have played multiple different gacha games that these are one of the best, if not should have the best banners in gacha history, because you get 30% rates for the premium units, and you get enough Z power to count as 3 copies. Like, that's insane value. And these units, when they dropped, were stupidly good. Goku and Vegeta were just completely the best units in the game, right? So this, I believe, they did mention that they weren't going to, you know, bring this back for all the time, right? That's why we've gotten a more toned down version of these banners for these monthly LF units, where we get 20% sparking rate and double the Z power, which is a good step in the right direction, right? But for big celebrations, I'm talking only 2 moments in this game's year is Anniversary and Legends Festival, and I feel like during these 2 major celebrations is when they should be bringing back these type of banners. So sparking rate times 30. This is something I really hope to see coming for the 4th anniversary. It wouldn't be the biggest deal. It would be a big deal if they don't. Not the biggest deal. If they're definitely gonna have bare minimum. At the very least, they're gonna have the double sparking rate and double Z power, which is already good. But if they really want to take it a step further and actually match the hype of Legends Festival, they really have to bring back these 30% banners, because it's such a great deal. This, and of course the Sword of Hope Trunks banner, both of them double rate banner. It's not double rate, but both of them have triple rate, triple Z power, the good stuff. You know, they definitely have to have it. Also, on a side note, these banners, I hope also that these banners feature more than 1% sparking banner. If we actually take a look, actually it'll take a while for me to scroll back, but the 3rd anniversary banners actually had, each of them had 1 LF, and they both had 2 regular sparking units. The Legends Festival banner only had 1 new sparking unit, so the Broly in this one and the Goku and Zamasu in this one. So hopefully they continue the trend, because for the past 3 years during the anniversary, we've always gotten, you know, 2 units and 1 LF on these banners. So hopefully continue the trend where we get, you know, we're still gonna get 2 LFs, but we want, you know, more than just 1 sparking it on these banners. We better get at least 2 for both banners, depending on what teams they are, you know, whatever it is, right? At least 2 units, 2 sparking and 1 LF for both banners, unless, you know, they go for the ultra route. Even if they go for the ultra route, by the way, for part 2, if they take release a new ultra unit, please drop a new unit alongside the ultra unit. That was one of my biggest gripes with the Ultra Gogeta banner, where they could have easily just thrown in a new Janemba or even a new LF Janemba alongside the Ultra Gogeta. Just having him as the standalone unit on that banner was kind of annoying. But at the very least, they did up the rates for the LF banners and LF units on that banner to 0.5, which is basically the pull rate that you get upon the release. So that was a good thing, but I really want to see new characters. That's what we want to see. We don't want old characters. I mean, you kind of do want old characters to get limit breaks on them, but we want to see new stuff, new characters. Keep adding new characters. That's always what drives these celebrations, right? So let's keep going. Anniversary raids. So during the 3rd anniversary, you can see it right here, to celebrate our 3rd anniversary, we're holding 5 consecutive raids. So every week, since the 4th anniversary, the 3rd anniversary started, for 5 weeks basically, they had back-to-back anniversary raids. Now these raids were of course not the same format as what we have right now, which is the World Challenge raid, where, you know, I have it pulled over here, where, you know, you have to get 7,000 points to get all your CC, right? This was just the old format where you exchange your coins for CC. Now there is the issue where, in this case, where you collect the medals and exchange for the CC, you need to have below the 20,000 CC threshold to actually exchange for that CC, which is gonna be annoying. But it is also easier to collect that CC, whereas in this one, it's a lot of grinding. You have to complete the raid a lot of times, and if they're gonna have it for 5 consecutive weeks, that's a lot of grinding just to get that 1,000 CC. So I think for just this anniversary celebration, they should make the raids back to the old format, where you can just complete it like 5 or 10 times, you get enough medals to exchange for the CC, and that's it. But we should definitely get at least another 5 raids for this anniversary, so that's gonna total 5,000 CC split across 5 weeks, which is very good. So definitely hope to see these anniversary raids come back. Next on the list is, of course, Hoi Poi. So for those of you who didn't play during the 3rd anniversary, the Hoi Poi system, or the Hoi Poi coins, actually debuted on during the 3rd anniversary, and they were just amazing, right? You would get Hoi Poi coins just for playing the game, completing events, doing the raids, doing the missions, and you could just exchange them, do like this little gacha step where you can just, you know, summon on it and get some resources. And this was a great way to get like energy, skip tickets, because you would get like bundles of skip tickets and energy, and of course a great way to get erasers. But throughout the year, they've kind of altered the rewards of what you get during the Hoi Poi, in the Hoi Poi steps. The first iteration of this Hoi Poi system that we got during the 3rd anniversary is what I expect to come back during the 4th anniversary. So basically, if I remember correctly, you would get 500 CC or even 1,000 CC for completing all the steps. I mean, it might be 500, but if it was 1,000, it's even better. For completing all the steps. So that's like 6 steps. And in addition to getting like all the CC, all the resources, you are given a 600 Z power for Legends Limited. So that should 100% come back during this anniversary, because they haven't been dropping like sparking limit break banners very recently, so we haven't been getting those at all. So the least they can do is at least bring back that 600 Legends Limited Z power that we did get for completing all the steps. So that was like a mission, if I recall correctly. So that should 100% come back. And of course the 500 or 1,000 CC is as well good. We can actually check that a bit later when we look at the CC records for that month. But Hoi Poi coins is definitely something that should come back. So that's what I have pulled up. I was going to pull up some other stuff, but I didn't think of it as I was pulling it up. But as I was doing this, like just talking right now, I kind of thought of some other stuff. So another thing that is set to come back is, of course, Shenron. So, you know, collecting the Dragon Balls with the QR codes and stuff. that will grant you another 1k CC or whatever other wishes you want. So that is set to come back as well. And of course, the special little anniversary event story that we do get for each anniversary that's unique to its special anniversary. So that's going to be interesting to see how they do that. Those are always one of my favorite events going into these anniversaries, because it's kind of like a cool little what if. I remember the first anniversary, it was a what if with Super Saiyan Blue Goku and Vegeta fighting off Super Vegito, so that was really cool. Then the second anniversary, we saw Vegito Blue come in to defeat Omega Shenron and Mirza Masu, so that was also really cool. And then the third anniversary was pretty cool as well. We saw what was it, Half Corrupted Zamasu fighting off someone. I forgot who he was fighting off, but we saw Vegito Blue come in, step in to like save the day. But then instead of actually defeating Half Corrupted Zamasu, he let Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Vegeta fuse into Gogeta to fight off Half Corrupted Zamasu. That was really cool, little segment there, and I'm really interested to see what they're gonna do for this year's anniversary with the new units, of course. So other stuff that we want to see, that I want to see, of course, come into the game during this time is, of course, battle gauntlets. And of course, these battle gauntlets will be paired up with some Zenkais. So of course, I want to see some Zenkais drop. This is also probably when we're going to be seeing the next LF Zenkai. I don't think we got an LF Zenkai during last year's anniversary, but we should be getting one this year, since our last one was in like March or February, I forgot, when we got the LF of Vegeta. So, or I think it was March, right? So we are slated to release to get another LF Zenkai, because typically what they do is they drop them every 3 months. So Super Vegeta Legends Festival, in March we got Vegeta, so May, June is when we're going to be getting our next one. So in conjunction with that, we should be getting probably 2 or 3 more Zenkais. I would say 2. I think last year we got the Red Kid GT Goku, as well as the Transforming Gogeta, the blue from the Super Saiyan, not the Super Saiyan, but the Super Saiyan Gogeta from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. So we should be getting 2 more Zenkais, of course, during this anniversary. Hopefully there's some cool Zenkais there, which will be paired up with a battle gauntlet. So I mean, that's pretty much what I believe to be the bare minimum of events that we should be getting. Of course, if they want to go with some new ones, that would be, for us, of course, very welcome. Like Rising Battles would be cool. Some new free-to-play units, that would be cool. I remember last year, leading up to the anniversary, we got the 5 free-to-play Gokus. We also did get the free-to-play Ultra Vegeta during part 2 of the anniversary, so potentially we might get a new free-to-play Ultra. That could be interesting as well, but I'm pretty sure they're just gonna drop a summonable Ultra. They can even drop 2, like 1 free-to-play and 1 summonable. That would be cool as well, but we'll just have to wait and see. So what I want to show you, what I want to end it off with, is of course this right here. So here I have pulled up the June 2021 CC records provided by our good friend Lugiani. I'm going to be leaving a link to his Reddit or Twitter or whatever I find, probably his Reddit, in the description below. But this guy is the absolute GOAT. Every month he compiles a list of all the possible CC that we get throughout the game, and he compiles it in a nice little neat format here, displaying the total CC that we get, the total if above 20k CC, which is the threshold, the total excluding PvP and even excluding TOP. So this is a very thorough list of that pretty much shows everything we get. So in this one, we can actually look at the May 2021, because the anniversary does start at the end of May. So you can kind of see that there's some missions that we do get from the last portion of the month. So you can see here thank you missions and stuff like that. So this probably just amounts to like some 300 400 CC, which is not really the biggest deal, but this is where we're going to be getting the bulk of our anniversary CC. So last year we did get 27k CC, which is a lot, significantly more than what we typically get. What we typically get is around the 13 to 17 range. It really varies between that, but it usually falls between like the 15 16k CC per month. That is, of course, if you do everything right. This is why I always tell you, like, it's so easy to save up CC when we're given a lot of the CC, right? 17k per month is a lot of CC. Even if you exclude like PvP and all that stuff, you still do get around, like, even if you lowball, you do get around like 10 to 11k CC a month. So it's really up on you if you're not able to save up for these big celebrations. And that's why I never feel any sort of empathy or for people that have 0 CC going into this anniversary, because you know that May, June is the anniversary, so you want to be saving up. So that's why I have zero tolerance for these people that don't have any CC saved up for anniversary, right? So if we take a look at the June records, right, we got 27K during the 3rd anniversary, and that is also what I believe to be the range that we should be getting for the 4th anniversary. I mean, if they want to go even above and beyond and actually give us like 30K just to make it a round number, that'll be cool. But 27K CC is still a lot of CC, right? Even if you were to exclude PvP and stuff, you know, 20K is still a lot. We can even take a look at what the events are. So you got mission plan, 3rd anniversary exchange shop, that's fine. Shenron wish will give you 1K. The challenges for the extreme raid, that's fine. 4K for the challenge raids, which is pretty cool. I think 1 week was during the May week, so that's why we're missing out 1K there. Adventures, of course, will give you some CC. Legends Road, yeah. What are the bigger draws here? 500 from the Bojack event. That was a new event that they dropped, so we should probably see some more story events pertaining to the new units or something like that. So that should give us a nice little chunk of CC. We could even see like an EX Zenkai. We haven't seen that in a while, so that can also give some pretty nice CC there. And then the rest, story mode. Oh yeah, one thing I was hoping as well to see is potentially Shallot's new transformation. I mean, it's been 2 freaking years that we haven't gotten Shallot's new transformation, that we've gotten Super Saiyan God, so I think would be a great time to drop his new transformation. That's something I really want to happen, because I'm really interested to see what Shallot's next step in his evolution is. So yeah, if you're interested to see what these CC records are, I'm definitely gonna be leaving a link to his Reddit in the description, so you guys can take a look during your own time. So that's gonna be pretty much my 4th anniversary wish list. Like I said, this is what I expect to be the bare minimum going into this anniversary. If they manage to release all this, like, it would be solid, but I expect them to drop even more on top of that to make this potentially the best anniversary to date. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe, because that shit is so important, so don't forget. Other than that, have a great day. See ya.